Marshall, I cannot believe that this time has finally come. You know we can't do anything normal, so we aren't going to just do a card that everyone signs. I wanted you to have something different, something special, something unique just for you. So I brought some friends along to talk a little bit about you and how much you've meant to them in the university. So I hope you enjoy. It's something that whenever you're feeling like you're missing your Wolfpack family, you can always pop this tape in and just have some laughs and miss us just like we're missing you.
Okay, so Marshall, first of all, forgive me for reading this, but I wanted to be sure I got everything out. I can't thank you enough for your guidance and support that you've given me during my first year of graduate school. I remember being so stressed about the classes I would take and how I would get through my assistantship, and you were always there as support and letting me know that I could do anything I put my mind to.
I first met the amazing Marshall Anthony Jr. when he was a freshman, actually. I was immediately captivated by his personality, his sincere, humble spirit.
It's been really great having you as one of our DASA graduate assistants. You came into the office at a time as we were growing our media capabilities, and you really jump-started our social media activity coming out of the central office. And frankly, you and others have provided us with really amazing and divergent viewpoints on how we can interact with students here at NC State.
So I met Marshall when I was in the 6th grade, and he was in the 8th at Aycock Middle School in Greensboro, North Carolina. And ever since then, Marshall has just been the big brother that I never had because I'm the oldest. And he was probably one of the #1 reasons that I came to NC State.
Hey Marsh, you know, you're leaving and I'm really sad and I want you to stay forever. After spending the past year with you, I definitely have learned so much and grown so much, and from being with you and Jamel at Leadership and just being on our worst behavior until, you know, today when you're going bye-bye, I definitely have grown so much from you and learned so much, and you know, I'm gonna miss you.
So I first met Marshall in the fall of 2010. We both were a part of the choir. I was on the executive board and he was a new incoming student. And the first thing I remember is that this guy had the biggest head I have ever seen in my life. And I was like, cracking all these jokes in the second row, and you know, he kept looking back at me with this big head. I'm like, you know what, why does he keep looking at me?
But one of the things that we've truly had a laugh about the entire year are the hashtags on my wall. So it's only right that I selected a few for you to take with you.
From tag teaming large events to always being down to grab something to eat, and most definitely telling me when it wasn't looking good. You brought so much light and energy into our workspace, and I couldn't imagine sharing this year with someone else.
Do the work.
So
Stop.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take away your accolades.
What's shaking?
Marshall became less of like an advisor, more so like a mentor in terms of like helping us in traditions, but then Colin and I also saw him in the African American Cultural Center. He was always available like after hours to give us advice, to tell us on what to do. He's always like very honest, that every time I chatted with Marshall, it's like he's gonna tell you how it is and he's not gonna filter. So,
and there may or may not be a little bit of shade, but that's none of my business.
None of my business either.
Hold on, start over.
Thank you for being a great colleague, but most importantly, being my friend. I know you're gonna do great things in Florida, and I hope they're ready for you. Always remember, DTOG.
I think the overall thing about Marshall that I've admired most is his capacity to share, like Paul said, with you what is straightforward, what is the crux of the issue that you're trying to focus on, and he's always been there for anything that I've ever needed.
I eventually introduced myself, and we hit it off from there. We had a lot of common interests. We were very, very into singing, could give any part you needed. Soprano, bass, alto, tenor, didn't matter.
So it is not taboo to go back and fetch that which you have forgotten.
The saying Kofa, it is never taboo to go back and fetch that with which you have forgotten.
Marshall never forgot.
So just stay grounded in your values, Marshall. I know you will, but you know, you are incredible and destined for greatness. So just keep doing you. You don't need to change. Just keep up the good vibes and stay in touch. Like, you can't escape from us that easily. It's not how it works. So, we still got you on Snapchat.
And he was interning in North Carolina. I was interning in Birmingham, Alabama. And we came together for a conference one summer while we were both interning. And it was just a cool meeting, as you would meet any new professionals or interns from other states. But somehow we just managed to stay connected, and those 4 years have really turned into one of the best friendships I've ever had.
All your passion and dedication has really inspired me to go above and beyond, and you know, one day you're going to be Dr. Anthony, and hopefully one day I'll be Dr. Risku, and then we can, you know, catch up and stuff like that. But I wish you the best of luck on all your future endeavors, and I know that you'll do great, and I'm just so blessed and so happy to have called you a friend.
So about Marshall, I don't know if I can describe him as well as what he's brought to the table. I think he's been so great to our team, enthusiastic, dedicated, really there for the students, and I'm really been proud of the work he's done in building a team with Jermisha and Chelsea. But he's really been an amazing part of our team, and now I can't even imagine our programming team without him as part of that. So I'm really going to miss him and wish him very well in Florida.
So you're destined for greatness. I have no doubt that you're going to do amazing things, and I can't wait to see what's next for you in the next chapter of your life. And as we say, I am because you are, therefore I am.
Just everything that I could see in a little brother he had. I became his peer mentor, and Marshall has been killing the game ever since. I mean, he's my partner in crime. He is such an amazing guy. I am so proud of him.
If it hadn't been for Marshall being a friend, a brother, a leader for me, I don't think that I would have been as involved, and I don't think that I would have grown as much as I have since I came to NC State.
Walk away, hashtag just be yourself, hashtag be genuine.
When I think of the importance of what he's doing, you know, y'all make me cry.
One job, this guy.
I tried to say emphasis and it came out as elephants.
It happens. Are we ready?
I cannot believe you're about to go and get your PhD. What? I know personally, just from knowing who you are as a person, you're gonna shake things up, you're gonna do a great job, and it's just gonna be amazing. It's obviously gonna be difficult. You're not always gonna have the best time. As we both know, anything that's worth getting is gonna be difficult, and it's gonna have some difficult times, but you know that I'm always a call away, always a text away, nothing's changing. We started 8 hours away, we'll continue to be probably 9 to 10 hours away, but nothing has changed.
A leader, a brother, a friend, a teacher, an educated black man. Marshall, you are the epitome of all of those things, and I'm blessed to know you. I am blessed to be able to see all that God has done, all that he's doing, and all that he's going to continue to do in your life.
He's a good guy. Oh my gosh. See, I was fine till you said speak directly to him.
I probably won't be screaming "Go Noles" anytime soon, but I'll be screaming "Go Marshall" from afar, and I just can't wait to see all of the incredible things God is going to continue doing in your life. And I love you. Thank you for everything, and can't wait to be calling you Dr. Marshall Anthony Jr.
So I first met Marshall back in 2010 with Chelsea. We were high school friends. But it wasn't until this past year that I started working with him in student involvement that I really got to know Marshall and get a little bit closer with him. And it's pretty cool and refreshing to see that he genuinely likes what he does and working with students on campus and helping to develop them. I've learned in life that the easiest way to get through anything is to smile and laugh about it and have a good sense of humor. Marshall's really good about that. Plus, he's really genuine. So if he maintains his genuineness and his sense of humor, I'm sure he'll do awesome.